I could not wait to get this next guest on the show. He says both entrepreneurs and people living with attention deficit disorder are wired differently, but he credits his own success with learning how to harness his ADD advantages and deal with the challenges. Now he's gone from changing tires at 15 to owning one of the largest independent auto repair chains in the Washington region and winning numerous awards nationally for his business acumen. Now Matt Curry is teaching others with his new book, The ADD Entrepreneur. Matt Curry climbing up the New York Times bestseller chart, and it actually has a lot of good advice for all entrepreneurs. But let's talk about the ADD entrepreneur. You were 11 when you were diagnosed. I was in my 40s. You were at a time when it was all seen as downside and disadvantages, but now you've learned there are plenty of advantages. So let's start with some of the advantages you teach in the book. One of the first ones you talk about, being blunt, you say, is a good thing.
That's right. I mean, in business, you don't really have a lot of time to mess around with, things that aren't important. So I think being blunt is a good thing, and some people, may get a little offended by it, but it is what it is. You always know where you stand with me, so.
And clearly it's been a success. Another thing that you do that I think would be the envy of the business world is you have the 2-minute meeting. I can see the good part of that, get it done efficiently. The bad side of it is you still have to get everyone together for a meeting. What's the importance of the 2-minute meeting?
Well, the 2-minute meeting keeps people on focus. You want to share your vision and your message as an entrepreneur with everybody who will listen, certainly your team, your customers, everybody. So having a daily 2-minute meeting with your guys goes over the highlights of your message, your vision, and any other company news that might be vital that day.
And one of the points you make in the book is it might not be a day that's busy, but that could be the point of the 2-minute meeting. Guys, don't let down your game just because today's a slower day. We've got things to do. Here are the top priorities.
That's exactly right. I mean, you still want to follow your company policies and procedures, and you still have to go. That's what the time you go out and you hunt for food when you're not busy, right? So.
You also say the ADD entrepreneur is someone who will always find a way to tackle any problem, and if they can't find a way, they will make a way. That is a good thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, as having attention deficit disorder, allows you to really be a creative problem solver, right? And when you can't solve a problem creatively, you end up knocking walls down. That's the way it is,
Which isn't for everyone, but I get it. But some of the things that you also describe in the book are some of the things that drive other people crazy when they're trying to deal with us. You say that thanks to ADD, you're always thinking big, but we have a tendency to think big and then have problem with the administrative execution. How do you deal with that?
Well, yeah, I mean, as an ADD guy, you're creating a lot of chaos a lot of times. So you're throwing things up in there, and you want to surround yourself with other people that are good at picking up the stuff and doing the details and all that. So I think the ADD allows us to execute effectively, but you also have to surround yourself with people that are good at doing the things that you're not good at.
Like I couldn't agree more. Right? And in fact, one of the things you really stress in this book is finances. Here I am, a financial reporter, but one with ADD, so it's the daily upkeep of administrative things I'm horrible with. You say don't let that impact your business.
I mean, as an entrepreneur, you're trying to get credit from banks and all that. Having your financial reputation intact is very, very important. So learning how to read financial reports and knowing what your key performance indicators are extremely important, and you got to stay focused on those. So, there's things that even I like numbers, even though I'm ADD, but some people may not because you can't sit still up to read them. So just know your performance indicators
and delegate the rest.
That's right.
Good advice, Matt Curry. Much more in this book. Thanks for coming on Washington Business Report.
Thanks very much.